All right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, hello everyone. Happy Wednesday out there. Today is March 4th, 2026, and let's dive into today's video. Take a look at our regional picture, and there's not much to go over. There is pretty dry conditions out there. It is cloudy though. We have some cloud cover across the region. We had some dense fog issues last night into this morning across the area, but that has faded out, and looks like today we don't have to deal with the fog. But temperature-wise, we are colder in the eastern half of the region and then significantly warmer out to the west. Have a look at these temperatures. We're at 41 in Sioux Falls. That is slightly above average for this time of the year. We're at 51 in Huron and 51 in Mitchell, 38 in Aberdeen, and then you have 58 already in Chamberlain, 56 out in Pierre. Look at some of these numbers. 51 in Shelby. It is 65 in Phillip. Look at that. Wow. 64 in Rapid City already. 64 in Sturgis. 66 down in Rosebud. And you go down into Nebraska, it is warm as well. 62 in Valentine. 57 in Alliance. 52 in North Platte. It is 47 in Grand Island. 43 over in Omaha. Into Iowa. 44 in Des Moines. 47 in Waterloo. 40 in Fort Dodge, 43 in Sioux City, and up into Minnesota, we're at 37 in the cities, 36 in St. Cloud. It is 38 in Mankato, 44 in Marshall. Overall, again, in the eastern part of the region for Iowa and Minnesota, we're looking cooler, temperatures in the 30s and 40s, and out west, 50s and 60s. And today is going to warm up. Sioux Falls is going to warm up into the middle 50s, and overall, it's going to be a nice early March forecast ahead. So we are going to look at the forecast details ahead and everything that you need to know in the forecast ahead. But first, we want to reach out to any of you out there that are interested in becoming a sponsor with us here at Storm Chasers. If you are interested in joining us as a sponsor, reach out to us on our Facebook page or any of our social platforms, as well as our email or phone number. And we are launching our weather call system also for $15 a month. That's it. No late fees or anything like that. Basically what it is life-saving information during severe weather events like tornadoes, severe weather, or flood events. Any warnings that are issued for your immediate area, as it's a GPS-based system, you will receive a phone call from us here at Storm Chasers alerting you of any warnings in your area. So if you're interested in that, for more details, sign up on the website at tscalert.org. Now, here is something I haven't really shown much of. This is the severe weather outlooks for the country. This is for today. It's much to our south. It's down into Oklahoma and Missouri. Some big-time severe weather ahead today. Now, for tomorrow, we could see some severe weather in our region. You can see the slight risk in yellow goes down into Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas, but you see this marginal risk in green. That is for portions of our coverage area up into Nebraska, Iowa, and far southeastern South Dakota, and moves slightly south from yesterday, but still there. And so we could see some severe weather for parts of our region for tomorrow. Sioux Falls, a little bit too far north for severe weather. Now, as we head into Friday, this is going to be an interesting weather day. We are looking at a marginal and slight risk of severe weather for far eastern and southeastern Nebraska, which includes Lincoln and Omaha. And then it goes into Iowa, so Des Moines, Fort Dodge, Mason City, even up here in the southern Minnesota under the marginal risk of severe weather. Rochester over towards Fairmont. And so be on the lookout for that. This is going to be a big time weather day on Friday. You can see an enhanced risk down here in Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma. It is going to be a rough few days of weather, especially to our south. Our folks down in, again, Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, going to be seeing some rough weather, especially on Friday. Friday looks like the big weather day. It's going to be, looks like a severe weather and potentially even tornado outbreak on Friday. That, again, could be part of Iowa. So we might be going live on Friday, giving you guys live severe weather coverage for our eastern Nebraska and Iowa audience. And so that is going to be the main story on Friday. And then we're going to get a little bit of a break, but I do want to mention we do also have a day 7 severe weather outlook. And this is for, it's farther down south, but if this lifts any farther north, we could be looking at, again, Nebraska and Iowa being involved with this. So as we get closer to that date, that's 7 days out. And so a lot can still change with this, but I did find it interesting that there's already a day 7 outlook, which that is not, that's fairly rare. That doesn't really happen all that often. And it goes down into Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and Arkansas at this time. But again, doesn't take a whole lot to move that risk any farther north, and we're looking at more severe weather for our coverage area. So looking at the latest on the European model, the future outlook today, again, we're looking at a dry forecast overall. We're not seeing anything. Now, as we head into tomorrow, once again, we are not seeing anything for our region. There's going to be rain east of us and west of us and south of us, but it's really going to go all around us today and tomorrow. But as we head into tomorrow night, into Friday, this is going to be the time frame to watch for rain and thunderstorms and possibly even some severe weather. And that is going to be the story. Again, Thursday night into Friday, you can see right here across our entire coverage area, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, all seeing scattered rain and thunderstorm activity. And then out to the west, out towards Rapid City, southwestern South Dakota, the Black Hills, we're looking at mixed precip and possibly even snow out west there. And then as we head into Friday, look at how it switches over throughout the day on Friday. We go from rain and thunderstorms in Iowa, Minnesota, eastern South Dakota, eastern Nebraska, to snow by Friday evening in eastern South Dakota, Nebraska. Some of these same places that are going to be seeing thunderstorm activity and severe weather could see snow on the back side of this system Friday night into Saturday morning. So that is what we're looking at for this system ahead. And then for your weekend, we're going to dry things out again. And we're looking at a dry forecast overall for the weekend. And how about next week? Well, if we take a peek, looks like Monday into Tuesday, there could be another system up here in northern South Dakota, maybe in western South Dakota, and then up into North Dakota and northern Minnesota, into Wyoming there. As we head into Tuesday, look at that. More snow potentially out in western South Dakota. Rapid City, the Black Hills, could see some snow there by Tuesday of this next week. And then how about Tuesday night? Look at this. We can see the snow expands into southeastern South Dakota, Sioux Falls, over into Minnesota, down into Nebraska. And then maybe some more thunderstorms ahead of this, in Iowa and Missouri, Kansas. So it could be another interesting time frame to watch Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. Something to keep an eye on, and maybe even Thursday of next week. Next Thursday could be another interesting day to watch. Could be another system pushing through our region, and that is something we'll keep a close eye on as we get closer to it. But it does look like overall, as we look into March and through mid-March, we are looking at a more active weather pattern for our region. Now, as we look at the precipitation forecast for our region, playing this out tonight into tomorrow, not really seeing much now. If we head into Thursday into Friday, look at this. It really starts to fill in across the area. This is on Friday. You can see some amounts here. Sioux Falls can see, a quarter of an inch. A lot of this is dependent on where the thunderstorms end up. The rain, if you're under a heavy rain or thunderstorm, you're going to get more precip, and that's just the nature of this thing. Some spots could see over 2 inches. Look at that. You know, if this actually plays out, there could be some spots of 1 to 2 inches of rain. And, you know, again, that's according to the European model, but realistically, you know, anywhere between 1/10 of an inch and 1 inch is kind of what we're looking at. That's the ballpark. And you know, it's very sporadic because of the nature of these thunderstorms that are going to take place. If you're under a heavy thunderstorm, you can expect more rain. And if you miss out on the thunderstorms, then you're probably not going to get much rain. It's just kind of how it's going to work. But really, Iowa, southern Minnesota, southeast South Dakota, and Nebraska, eastern Nebraska, that's the area that we're mainly focused in for precip amounts. So that is going to be it for this video. We're going to be coming out with a couple more videos later today. One's going to be explaining more of the national weather for the country, and then the other one is going to go more in depth on the forecast, and we're going to look at temperatures as well. So stay tuned for that later today. But that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed. Drop a comment down below. We want to hear from you guys, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring those notification bells so you don't miss any of our videos. And check us out also on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well, so you don't miss any of our content over there. And with that, thank you guys for watching.